Welcome back to KHI Press. I'm Eddie Law. Joining us once again is one of the members of the Bloodline Combat Sports team. These guys are on a tear right now. So is the man who returns at LFA 215 this Friday night, Ventura, California, taking on the very tough Erik Visconde. He's back, ladies and gentlemen. Chris Mecate, how you doing, man?
Doing good. Feeling good. Ready to fight. I'm excited to throw down. Love Ventura. Love competing there. Yeah, I'm excited to go out and do my thing this weekend.
Hey, a beachside venue, kind of, so it's not a bad place to be.
Exactly. No, I love it up there. The area is nice, and it's not too far from where we're at in Orange County. So, yeah, I'm excited to take a little drive and then go out there and scrap.
There you go, man. All right, last time we spoke, dude, the interview never really went up. You had to pull out of the main event, LFA 213. You don't have to give us any details. Obviously, it's a health issue, but how did it all go down?
Yeah, so I did the interview with you on, I believe it was Tuesday or Wednesday.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Tuesday, and then I was in the hospital an hour later, and then pretty much the fight was off, and then I had to have a little emergency procedure done. But the week after it was done, I hit up Mark, text him like, yo, I'm back and I'm cleared to go. Like, I'm down for that Ventura card if it's open. And then within 24 hours, he got back to me and I got a contract in my email. So I was like, all right, that's how it's going down. So yeah. Mad respect to LFA and Mark and Ed and those guys, and also Visconde for, being like, let's do it.
I was kind of hyped personally. I was hyped about the move to, getting the Ventura card because I'm going to be there covering it. So I was like, hell yeah, Richie's on there, Chris is on there, Chapoli's on there. This is going to be a party.
Yeah, and then Arnold Jimenez is on there, and he's with us too now. So we got 4 guys on that card.
4 guys, Cub, and everyone's going to be busy night for y'all.
Yeah. We're running around for sure.
There you go, man. So haven't had go through that, I'm not sure if it was like a health scare or anything like that, but it gives you does it give you a better appreciation for like your health now? Of
course. When you're in a hospital bed, not feeling good and, feeling deathly, and then you wake up and you're like, oh, damn, I feel good again. You're like, man, I took that, just because you got 1,000 things on your plate. You're training, You're doing this, you got to talk to these people, you got to go over here. You forget that without your health, you can't do any of this stuff that we get to do, and let alone train and fight. So when you get it back, you are a little bit more appreciative of, I get to do something that's insane. And because my health is good, I can go and do it at a high level. So yeah, definitely puts in perspective to be a little more gratitude.
So the wild part, how things, whether you believe in a higher power or anything like that, it was kind of cool to see Jacob take it the main event. Like Jacob ended up popping in there, dude. How cool was that?
100%. I texted him, I'm like, hey, player. I was like, sorry, because we were going to drive up together in the morning. Yeah. And so I'm like, hey, I can't be your ride. I'm not going up there. And he was like, it's all good, dude. And then I saw him get pushed to the main event. I'm like, there you go. Yeah. There you go. I'm like, I'm out, but, you got that slot, baby. Go handle it.
So he put on a hell of a fight, dude. He got fight of the night and everything.
That was a banger fight. Him and
Chris.
I'm blanking the other guy's name.
Chris Gonzalez, yeah.
Him and Gonzalez, yeah, that was a banger fight. I'm biased towards my boy. So I think, he might have done it. But, yeah, I get it's a great fight. It was a great fight on both of their parts.
Yeah, crazy scrap, dude. So for you now, last time out, you got a really good win over a former title challenger, Javier Reyes. And actually, I'm pretty sure Reyes just got called up to do a contender series.
Yeah.
Right? He got contender series spot. So we can start there. That's a win that really aged really well for you.
Yeah. I think if you look back in my fights, there's a few guys that I beat that it's going to age well. So, and then at the time, I just remember, because I know what I'm capable of and I know the work I put in. So I remember when I fought some of these guys at the time, I was like, damn, that dude was tough. That was a tough fight. And at the time, they might have not got the hype they want. Now they're getting hype. And I'm like, okay, when I beat them, I knew they were good.
Yeah, and then now you just have to go in and take another guy's hype.
For sure. Exactly. It's the game we play. Someone's getting a bunch of hype. You snatch it from them. Jungle rules, baby.
Jungle rules is the best way to put it.
For sure.
So last time we talked, obviously the interview never came out, but I still think it's a dope thing that you're doing, coaching over at Mount San Antonio College. Passing on that you were 2-time All-American, passing on that knowledge to those young guys at Mount Sac. How cool is that gig?
It's awesome. I get to go train, get to go coach. Part of it's staying in shape. I get to go with college guys. They keep you young. I'm around young dudes, who are hungry, and it just kind of keeps you in that mindset. It makes it hard to age out and kind of be, because they're young and hungry, and so you feed off that. Keeps my skill sharp, and then really makes me go through my Rolodex in my head of lessons and references and mistakes I made, and really analyze. Because if I'm giving them knowledge and wisdom, I better make sure I'm coming from a place of authenticity. I'm not just saying stuff. I'm not one of those coaches who just goes on Instagram Reels and repeats some quote. I'm like really trying to give them in-depth stuff of things I've been through. So it really is good at making me analyze my own, mistakes and things I did well, and being able to relay that to them and then watch them do it. And then, they're big supporters too. They come out to my fights. They'll be there, cheering. So yeah, I got mad love for those kids.
No, you're gonna have a crowd in there, dude.
Yeah, I can't wait. Can't wait.
All right, dude. Friday night, Erik Visconde. What are the vibes feeling like just days away from the fight?
Locked in, like you said, grateful, locked in, and getting into my Zen state, ready to go out there and try to be an assassin, and just go and kill something. So yeah, I'm feeling good.
He's pretty well rounded, dude. Where do you think your advantages lie?
He is well rounded. He's dangerous. He throws spin and stuff, and I've seen him do that. So, but I think I understand. I think strategically, I'm going to be able to get to my spots better than he's going to be able to get to his. At least that's what I'm thinking right now. So, but it's a fight, and we get in there, we mix it up, and sometimes that goes out the window, and then we say let's hook him up. So, if it goes that way too, I'm down. So, if we go tactic for tactic, I think I'm going to pull it out. But if it goes, if we're going to be two rams, ramming, let's do it. So I'm down for both, but I think I have a little bit more tactical advantage from my point of view.
Well, not only that. Oh, for sure. Yeah. But not only that, though, like your team, you have 4 guys in the same card, and you guys have been just beating each other up in the training room, get ready for this one. Like, for sure. That's a huge advantage right there. I mean, Richie's the champ.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Richie's the champ. Talked to him this morning. We both got done training, chopped it up with him, and then Arnold was in there. And then Chopoline's coming down. He's over working with DC right now. So, yeah, I'll see him when he gets there. And then, the energy's been high. And guys, and Arnold had to pull out of his fight too. But the energy in the room now almost seems even more like a little bit less, not in a bad way, but less playful, kind of less and a little bit more locked in. And I love that, I love that. So I love the energy in the room. Everyone's dialed in, ready to go.
It's going to be a crazy shot on TV, dude, when they show like the crowd, just a bunch of Bloodline shirts everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
Wild, dude. I can't wait to see it. Dude.
People can start Google, what is Bloodline? And we're like, yep, that's us. That's
Google
us.
it, dude.
So I'm excited.
All right, man. So after you get the win this weekend, man, what are you hoping for next? Like we just said, like you beat a bunch of guys that got into Contender Series. Like, when's it Chris's time? When are we going to get in there?
Hopefully I go out there and I know if I do my thing and I go on doing what I'm capable of, I'm going to be undeniable. I have to be. At least in my mental, that's what I'm telling myself. If I go and do my thing, get the finish. I beat 2 guys right now on Contender Series. So, I know where I belong and where I'm capable of. And, guys, the funny thing about Contender Series is guys like get notified a few months ago. So when guys have 12-week training camps, guys get hurt and pull out all the time. So, make weight, boom. Call up Sean and Dana, tell them if there's a short notice, hit me up. My guns are going to be loaded.
Hey, there you go, man. Send me a quick text. I'm right there for you.
Cool.
There you go. All right, buddy. Few quick fire questions. We'll get you on your way. I know you're. When do you travel out? You probably like tomorrow or Wednesday or Thursday?
Thursday morning.
Thursday morning. Okay, cool. Yeah. All right, man. So, few quick fire points. We'll get it going here. Just to get to know the guys in Bloodline a little bit. Who's the funniest guy on the team? Like you're all training, exhausted, beat up. And you're about to start another crazy round. Who's the one guy that's like most likely to say something hilarious and just screw everybody up?
That's a good question. We're all pretty serious, but if there's one who, while we're going hard, might joke a little bit more that's in the room, I might give it to just saying some wild, like off the wall something. I might say Badger. To me, like you be going hard, and Badger spars hard. He likes to spar hard, but he'll say some funny stuff where you're like listening through the cage, like, damn, did that dude just say that? That's pretty good. Where we're all like that when we're not training, for sure. Yeah. The rapport is pretty loosey goosey, but I think during training he could say some funny stuff. I'll give it to Badger.
Rosales. Who's Rosales is definitely hilarious. I talked to him not long ago, dude. We were cracking up before we even started recording. I was like,
he's a wild boy. So I think Jacob Rosales is probably during training might say the most kind of hilarious stuff.
All right, man. Who's the most serious guy in the room?
Oh, I think maybe I think generally, I might say it's either me or Danny. Generally, but like when guys get fights coming up, like Le'Veon's a different beast. When he has a fight coming up, Sometimes if I don't know he has a fight or something got booked, I'm like, damn, what's wrong with Leon? He's like not playing today. I'm like, oh, he got a fight. And I'm like, oh, okay. It's kill mode. But I would say maybe overall in general, when it's in training, I would say maybe me or Puma. For sure, just in general, a little bit more serious during training.
Speaking of Leon, real quick, how's his preparation going for Contender Series?
He's doing great. He's looking good.
I never seen the guy.
He's looking good. I'll just say that. He's looking very good.
Dude, physically, he's a specimen. It's so crazy to see him training.
Oh, Leon's a beast.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Leon's a beast. Well, I know whether it's in sparring, MMA, or if we go to jiu-jitsu or grapple, and then they go Mecate and Leon, I go, all right. Gonna have to hook him up. This is no joke. Yeah, Leon's for real.
Yeah, you're like, we're not training today. We're fighting.
Oh, Leon's for real. Leon, like you said, he's strong. He's fast. He's smart. He's tough. He's skilled. Yeah, Leon's a beast. Leon's gonna be A-OK on this Contender Series fight. He's ready to go.
Yeah, I can't wait to see him, man. All right, let's do a quick round here of what I call the knockout game. So basically, and I'm sure you've seen it before in other spots. I'll give you a name of some featherweights, and you pick who's better, and then we do kind of like a knockout round. So basically, if it was like heavyweight, for example, and I say Cain Velasquez, Frank Mir, let's say you pick Cain, then I'm like, all right, cool, Cain or Fedor, and then you pick another one, so on and so forth.
Okay.
Cool?
Okay.
Right. Let's start with let's start with this one. Uriah Faber or Movsar Evloev?
I'm going Movsar.
All right. All right.
I love Faber, but I'm going Movsar on that one.
All right. Movsar or Max Holloway?
I'm going Holloway.
All right. Here's the tough one. This is a tough one. You might know where I'm going with this. Max Holloway or Cub Swanson?
Well, I mean, they fought and Max, got it done. But overall, we're talking about a dude who's still fighting in his 40s. Yeah. I'm going Cub, baby. Come on. Killer Cub all day.
All right. Killer Cub or Diego Lopez?
Killer Cub, longevity.
All right, here's a good one. Killer Cub, Jose Aldo.
I would say, honestly, probably, I love, Cubs fought him as well. And Cubs even verbally said, Jose's the featherweight GOAT. And it's hard to argue that. There's other guys, obviously Max and Volk, but Jose Aldo's the featherweight GOAT. I mean, probably for a long, long time. How long he's been putting it down at the highest level. Jose is probably the featherweight greatest of all time as of right now.
I totally agree. Totally agree. He's the only person that at a UFC media day I got starstruck. I asked him a question and he turned to look at me and I'm like, I've never done that before. I'm like, holy crap. Only guy.
Yeah. Jose changed the game and put it down hard for the featherweights, without a doubt.
All right, man. What can fans expect this Friday night from Chris Mecate?
An exciting fight. We're gonna go forward, bring pressure. He hits hard. He has some cool attacks. He's a elite grappler, but so am I. I have a lead grappler and I hit pretty hard too. So it can be a tactical fight and we're going to have some fireworks, or it might be two Rams just, banging horns. We'll see how it goes down, but it will be fun. I guarantee that. All
right, California, stand up. Ventura, California this Saturday night, LFA 215 broadcasting live on YouTube and then UFC Fight Pass. Do not miss the homie Chris Mecate taking on Erik Visconde. Tickets available at LFA.com through Ticketmaster. Ladies and gentlemen, Chris Mecate, man, best of luck. And hey, I'll see you there. I get to be there for this one.
Let's go, baby. I'll see you in the 805. Let's do it.
Yes, sir.